No questions asked, home office is cool. It's a lot of fun and it has a lot of perceived benefits to work at home. You can work in a pyjama. How cool is that? Or you can get up when you want. No one is telling you to get up early. You can make pauses whenever and how long ever you want. And of course you save a lot of time because you don't have to commute to your regular office. However, these perceived benefits are mostly only perceived. That is, you think they are beneficial, but they can actually be your biggest drawbacks because you have a lot of liberty. No one is telling you what to do and when to do it, but with that comes a lot of responsibility. You have to decide when and what to do. And there is a missing structure opposed to the regular job that you had. If your home is your office, this is cool, but there is a drawback also, because your brain does not make a difference either. When you're working very highly concentrated, you may find it difficult in the evening to switch it off, your productivity mode, and to relax, because you're in the same environment as you were during work. And the same holds true for the opposite. When you want to start the day, you just woke up from your cozy, relaxed bed, and now it's difficult to switch into productive mode because you're still in the same relaxing environment. However, you want to accomplish big things, and this means you don't just want to spend your time. One thing that you want to make sure is to do important stuff first. And one of the first problems there is, when do you actually start your office day? There is a temptation to start later because you saved time for commuting, so why not use this time to start later? Just because you can, just because it's cool to start later. However, I recommend that you don't fall for this. Start working within the first hour after waking up, because then your concentration and your energy is top. And the more you put the start of your work off, the higher the chances are that you put it off even further, that you procrastinate, and that you don't have enough motivation to get started. If you still need a reason to convince yourself to start early, tell yourself, the earlier I start, the earlier I can finish, and then I can enjoy the rest of the day. There's more time left for enjoyment. One of the things you should do is have a fixed routine. And this begins with, when do you wake up? Make sure that you wake up every time at the same time. And when do you start working? Make sure you start every day at the same time with your work. It can be a bit later because it's cool, but make sure you stick to this routine. Also have a small and fixed routine of things that you do before you start working, and have it fixed every day. Again, in your usual work, for example, you make breakfast, then you leave the house, get into your car, into your train, then you commute to your work, greet all your company, and then you turn on the computer and so on and so forth. At a regular job, you have a regular routine. You want to have the same thing at your home. It can be more relaxed, but you want to have a regular routine. I highly recommend to have a later to-do list. There are so many things that pop up in your mind. What you could do, what you should do. You should, for example, wash the dishes. You could sweep the floor. You should make workout. You should check your emails or this and that. But really, are these the most important things? They are not. They can wait. Put them on the later to-do list. Make sure to start as early as possible with your deep working mode. You want to be productive early on, because some days you will find that there's not so much time as you wanted, right? You're running out of time. And when you're running out of time, you want to make sure that you used this time for the most valuable things that you can do. That is being highly productive. And if you can't wash the dishes, then it's okay. But if you haven't accomplished anything of value this day, this is not nice.